Okay, good morning, DXN. Good morning, DXN Nigeria. Good morning, DXN Africa. Good morning, DXN Worldwide. We are back again from the stables of DXN Nigeria to another informative, educative, and interactive section. And today we are doing very, very much and still in the festive period and celebrating our 1-year anniversary of DXN Nigeria, producing so many leaders in a very short period of time. And I'm your host, marketing manager of DXN Nigeria, Samuel Zoro. And I have a very beautiful guest. She came out from her leave just because of DXN Nigeria, and she gave us a Christmas gift by coming live with us. And she has been doing very well with DXN for over the years. She's from Hungary, doing DXN from home with just her phone, a laptop, and doing perfectly well. And I bring to you, all the way from Hungary, the beautiful Miss Judith Baragan Keseru. She is a gold diamond of DXN. It's a pleasure to meet you. And I am always delighted to have you as a guest. Nice to meet you, Ma. How are you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Samuel. Good morning, DXN Nigeria. Good morning, DXN Africa. And good morning, all DXN members who are here from all over the world. First of all, I would like to congratulate on the first anniversary of DXN Nigeria. I love to watch all the beautiful photos, the lot of qualifiers, and all the committed DXN members, leaders, and this wonderful management who gives special support and caring to everybody who wants to reach real changes in their life. So I'm happy to be here again.
Yes, and she's going to give us a secret of how to build a profitable DXN business. And of course, it's a perfect example of how DXN business has been profitable for her. And she's going to share the secrets of DXN business to us. So please, and she said she has a surprise for us. I can't wait. I'm waiting for the surprise. So the floor is yours, Ma. Please blow our minds as usual.
Thank you. So I already had a Facebook Live here on 21st of July about how to use social media for your DXN business. So you can watch the replay anytime if you want to know more about this. But first, a little bit about us. We are in DXN business for more than 10 years, and I started to build up our DXN business when my children were still home with me. We have now a huge international business, and I still build my DXN business mostly online. We have more Facebook pages, Facebook groups, and websites, also in English and in Hungarian language. As DXN had become a part of our life, it brought many good benefits and miracles in our life. After 5 years, my husband managed to leave his job too, and he spent more time with us. But finally, he found his dream job, and he became a test pilot of a Hungarian airplane factory. But so let's see what happened. This happened last week, because imagine they sell an airplane to Kenya in Africa, and he needed to go there to test the airplane and make the first flight in Africa. So it was amazing that finally somebody from our family can visit Africa, and it was an amazing experience. Of course, he was there as a private pilot, but he had some free days and he could visit the office in Kenya, Nairobi. So it's so amazing. If you go anywhere in the world and there is a DXN office, they welcome you as you are a friend, as a family. So it was an amazing experience. So now let's see my mug. This is from DXN Kenya. And they also sent some other gifts to us. So hopefully once I can visit to Kenya and also Nigeria. I also got an invitation. So hopefully once I can make this. So I think, and I am sure that the biggest MLM market in the future will be Africa. So the only question is who will benefit from it. I think you are all here because you want to benefit from it. So that's why I'll help you how to build up a profitable DXM business. 1 week ago, Mr. Pradeep Kumar had a great Facebook Live here about Know Your Marketing Plan. And he explained all the basics of DXM marketing plan, the definition of terms like what is SV, PV, or the status, the bonuses, and everything. So you can watch the replay if you do not know all these. And of course, if you want to earn money with DXM and you want to build up a profitable DXM business, you need to understand what you should focus on. So here are the main focus points. The first one is what everybody should do who want to earn money, to buy and use DXM products for 100 ppv every month. This means personal PV. So you need to buy DXM products in every month for 100 points. Why? First of all, because you, your body, and your family deserve the best. We really all need DXM products. It's our food, and it helps us to live a healthy life. We all know that our health is our biggest treasure, so we need to take care of it. And of course, as for the bonus, it's important, because if you want to get back the bonus money after you and your team's monthly purchase, you need to have 100 point value of DXM products every month. What happened if you can make the 100 PV in the first month? Maybe this could happen at the beginning, that maybe you don't have money for this, but it's not a problem. You can give time for yourself. This only means that you can't get bonus in this month, but you can start to build your business. You can start to use more and more products, and you could have consumers who can help you to reach your own 100 PPVs. So you can sell the products also on retail price, and this is help you to have your personal PVs. Some of my teammates also had difficulties in this at the first time, but they take it seriously, and in some months later, they didn't have any problem to have the 100 PVs. So if you decided to make this in every month and you do everything for this, I'm sure that you can do this. The next step, how can you reach the first level? What is DXM Star Agent? When you reach the 4,500 group PV. This is an accumulated group PV. So if you buy any products, and also if your team buy any products, they collect the points. And this accumulated group PV, when you reach that point, you become the DXM Star Agent. And you should know that 1 coffee is 11 PV. So if somebody buy products, here, for example, every month only 1 coffee, they can reach the DXM Star Agent in 34 years. But of course, with a team and with bigger quantity, you can reach this earlier, even in weeks or months. So as you reach this, you should focus on to help your active team members to become Star Agent too. Because if you have, you can reach the second level, which is DXM Star Ruby, and when you have 3 Star Agent on different lines. So you can continue this, and you can reach the third level, which is DXM Star Diamond, when you have 6 Star Agents on different lines. And as you reach Star Diamond, just help your active members to become Star Diamond too. It's worth it to help others, because as your teammates become more successful, more healthy, and richer, you can step on the next level too, and you get extra rewards too. And you can reach the next status if you have new diamonds on different lines. And finally, the top level, is when you have 20 diamonds and you become the DXN Crown Ambassador. We are now the DXN Gold Diamond. We have 8 diamonds on different legs. But of course, we are working on it to reach the top level. When somebody joins to the DXN, they become a DXN member. And this is a lifetime membership. You only need to buy at least 1 product a year, and you can be an active member. And you can decide why do you join? Somebody only want to enjoy the benefits of the DXN products because they like to use it every day, and they want to buy it cheaper, so they join, and they can buy the products on distributor price. So they are consumers. But some people feel the good benefits, and they want to share this with others. If they have a lot of good testimonials, and they speak about the products and the benefits, and they are the product distributor. So they help others. How can they order? How can they register? And of course, you can share with others, create webinars, and they can learn more about the products. But some people focus on not just the products. Of course, this is the basic of the business, but it's so great that next to these amazing products, there is a great business opportunity. And if you can be a business builder as a DXN member. And if you think so, then you can focus on to share the business opportunity too. You can focus on all of them, of course. It's so important that you consume the products every day because, of course, we want to have good health, and it's so important for us and for our family. And of course, you can speak about the benefits of the product. And I know that many people try to find a solution. How can they have a healthy life? But also many people want to find a good business, maybe a home-based business or an online business and an international business when they could have a safety in their life and maybe they could have a financial freedom. So it's true that it depends on what your financial goals, because you can earn different money with DXN. You could get only an additional income, maybe for some spending and saving. This would be great. It would be amazing and good if you could earn some extra money. So maybe the family could go to a holiday, or you can buy a car or something like this. But some people don't want to have a 9-to-5 job. It would be great if you do not need to go and to work and to become an employee. Maybe they want a full-time income with this business. So of course, they need to work according like this, so it will get a bigger result. But it's also possible to have financial independence, and you can have total freedom with DXN. So it also depends on what is your plan, what is your goal, and what do you want to reach with DXN. Because you need to have the right goals and your perfect prospect for that. Because if you want to have a huge network, you shouldn't be a hobbyist. You need to be a real business owner. And DXN could be a real business. Do you remember on the video about the opening ceremony of DXN Nigeria? And Mr. Jijit NK shared with us these great thoughts. Like he told this. As you know, everyone wants to do business, but is it not really possible without having enough capital and know-how? But direct selling industry is such an industry where anybody can do business without much of capital and without any particular knowledge. Here, what you need to do is just communicate about the benefits of the products or the service that you are going to get from the business. So as you can see in this list, it's one of the easiest things to start your business with DXN because you don't need any investment and there is no risk in it. You only pay for the products, what you use. And as usually in your everyday life, you also go to the shop and buy food and buy other things, what you need for your everyday life. And now you just change this. You use DXN products, which are high quality and premium products, and we deserve the best. And maybe you already have a job, or maybe you are a mother who is at home, but you can start this business in part-time. So you don't need all of your time for this. The same as me. I started business when my children were home with me, and while they were sleeping, I sat in front of my computer and I started to learn this online marketing, and I start to build up my business. And it's so good that you are not alone. First of all, you get a lot of support from the office, because if somebody wants to buy the products, they can do this without me. They just order the products on my website from my web shop, and the office send them the products, and they send them the invoice, and they take care of the money and everything. And of course, the warehousing and the shipping is also their task. So I only need to give the right information to my prospects. And of course, it's so good that you are in a great team. There are leaders and mentors who help you. It's so good if you find a good sponsor who help you in many things. But as you can see here in this Facebook page, there's a lot of great video. And here is a lot of great DXN leaders, and they share their knowledge. So it's so good that you have a good sponsor and good mentors. But this is a big DXN family, and maybe we are apart, but through online, we can meet with each other and share our knowledge. And it's so good that we can learn from each other. But of course, as you have a team, they are not employees. You don't need any employees, because everybody is working for their own business, but you are working together. You help each other and support each other. And it's so good to see the growing of our team. And it's so good that we have online tools and trainings, because also the office and DXN provides us a lot of great tools, like these webinars, a lot of good videos, and a lot of good information. And we also have the possibility to have a big international business, because through internet you can reach many people, not just in your country, not just in your continent, but from all over the world. And if they get the right information, they can join you, and the local office send them the products. So this is amazing. And of course, what is really important, that DXN has great premium products, and we love to use them every day, and we enjoy the benefits of them. And of course, it's so important that our membership is inheritable, and we can leave a legacy. And it's good to know that if you build up something in your life, it won't lose all your effort, but it can be a great security to your family. I heard many other stories when a father died, but it was so good that the family could live well, because they have the DXN business and they could earn money from it. And also it happens when the husband died, but he left. Of course, the DXN business was there, and they could get the income, and the wife could live in security. So this means a lot, that we can have real security in this. And of course, it's a good question. How much money could you earn in the DXN business? And when somebody is thinking about which one is the best MLM company, you need to check the marketing plan, because it's really important. How can you build your business? So let's see the benefits of the DXN marketing plan. The XM marketing plan is a smart and achievable plan with low monthly maintenance, low breakaway, and high reward. You can get a commission from multiple channels, about 9 ways, from bonuses, profit sharing, and incentives. And there are uniform conditions at all levels, because many other companies increase the maintenance for higher status. But here, we don't need to have much more. Don't need to do much more, because for a star agent and for a star diamond or for a crown ambassador, also have to do the same to be a qualified star agent. But I will speak about this later. And here is also easy and affordable qualification conditions. So you just simply consume the products. You do not need to buy too much. You do not need to warehousing the product. It's so easy because you and your family just simply use these products. And of course, we would buy these products even without business interest. And it's so important that you can't lose your status and your points. So there isn't a demotion of status, and it has an accumulated point system. And this marketing plan also encourage the withfielding, so it's worth to sponsor new direct lines, but it also pays for that too. So it's important to help your successful team members in any depth. And you can have any downline, and it pays a bonus for unlimited depth. And with this marketing plan, you also have the possibility of passive income. And the XN utilizes a fair and win-win marketing plan. As your downlines get promoted, you will enjoy better rewards. So it doesn't matter who joined earlier, you could have higher status and bonus than your sponsor. So if your activity is more effective and if you are more productive, you can earn more. And there is no limit in the bonus that you can earn. And here is a good question, because my sponsor always asks and teach me this. Which status is the most important in the XM business? So maybe this is a good question, but you should know this. And the answer is star agent. Maybe this is a surprise, but let's speak about why. Because you can reach any new status if there is a new star agent in your team. So there are no star rubies without star agents. And there are no new star diamonds without star agents. And even there is no crown ambassador without a new star agent. But of course, this is not enough. One more word is missing here. And what is that? The word is qualified star agent. So you need to be qualified star agent every month. You should focus on this. And who knows, how can you be a qualified star agent? We speak about that you need 100 personal PV. But as soon as you reach the star agent, you also need 200 more points from your group. So altogether, you need 300 personal group PV. But it's very important, this extra 200 PV should be from the non-qualified star agent groups. But it's somebody simply just buy personal PV for 300 PVs. So it's sure, if you do this, you are a qualified star agent. So you can do it alone with your personal points, or you can do it with your group. So you really need to focus on this, because you get all the extra bonuses if you are a qualified star agent. And everybody needs to be a qualified star agent. Also, Star Diamond need to qualify for this, and also for the crown ambassador. we all need to be qualified star agent. And of course, first time we can be this if we reach the star agent and the points. And why is it so important? Because we all want to earn good income. And of course, we can earn passive income too. Because the big promise of network marketing is passive income and financial independence. If you want to build up a successful, stable, and profitable business for long term, you need these two: satisfied consumers and satisfied business builders. So how can become a consumer satisfied? First and most important are the products. It's very important. And we are in a really lucky and great situation because the XM products are amazing and it's so easy to experience the benefits of them. And of course, you could give an extra care because for a consumer, the customer care is very important. So you can help them to order the products, give them the right information, sell them good videos and webinars so they can get more healthy advice and how to use the products and how can they have a healthy life. And of course, there are sometimes good promotion, but it's also good for the consumers. So it's so good that you care about them, communicate with them regularly, and you can show them more and more the XM products, what they can consume. So they can feel that you care about them. And of course, it's so good if you teach them how can they get bonus. Because maybe they just would buy in every month about 30 or 40 PVs. But you can tell them if you buy for at least 100 PVs, you could get back a bonus. So maybe they don't need to buy in every month, but they can buy these products in every 2 and 3 months, but at least they could get a bonus back from this. So you can teach them all these. And how can become a business builder satisfied? They want to be really successful and earn good money so they can reach their goals. So there are some important basic conditions for this, like a good marketing plan, a good system, achievable levels. And it's so important what kind of support do they get from the company and from their leaders. And also the tools, trainings, and activities are very important, and the team where they belong to. And you need to know that real freedom and real passive income will only come to you if you train further leaders, people who can think on their own. And if you create a method that may be copied within the organization and within your team. So you can earn even if you stop active working, if you have built a huge network over the years. If your network is active, they order and use the products again and again. And if you have leaders who build and take care of their team without you too. So imagine this happened with my sponsor too. He was a paratrooper, but after some years hard work, we worked together a lot, he could have an early retirement. And he do almost nothing in the XM business. Of course, he buy the points, but he is a free man and he don't need to work anywhere. So you can have a decision that you said this was enough, this income is enough, and I stop this and do whatever I want to do. But of course, I have bigger plans, and I still work very hard every day because I have bigger goals and I want to be Clone Ambassador. My sponsor is an executive senior star diamond, and he said this is enough for him and he wants to live a free life. So this is just your decision. So you can reach anything with the XM. But it's sure if you work hard in the first years and you build up a great network with great leaders, you could have early retirement and you can do anything with your time and with your money. And let's see which type of bonuses are passive income in the DXN marketing plan. So you need to know that you get the development bonus when you are a qualified star agent. And you also need to have qualified star agent in your team. And here you can see that on the first level, you could get back 5% and so on. And it's good to know that the development bonus is paid in total by compression. Maybe some of you already saw and heard about this dynamic compression. I explained this to you. What does this mean? So maybe you have a line with 10 persons under each other, but not all of them qualify star agent. So maybe only the third person is a qualified star agent, the others don't have all the points. So this person is the third in the line, but he is the first qualified star agent, so you get the 5% after this person. So this is what dynamic compression means. So it's for to support your diamonds in any depth too. And it's not necessary that they need to be your directs. So it's not a problem if they are any inactive person under each other. The most important to have active members too. If you have qualified star agents in your team, it doesn't matter if you have new directs or not. You will get the development bonus after them. And of course, you need to be qualified star agent too. So that's why my sponsor teach me that this is also a passive income. And you can get this as you are a qualified star agent. And you also have some more. And the next one is when you become a qualified star diamond. And it's so good if you have more and more diamonds too, because you could get leadership bonus after them. First, we should speak about who is a qualified diamond. And of course, I like to teach you that they need to be qualified star agent too. And they need to have at least 4 qualified star agent line and 2,500 group PV. Or if you have 5,000 group PV, it doesn't matter how many qualified star agent lines do you have. And leadership bonus is from 5 to 15%. And this is the key for your financial freedom. And as you can see here, you can get back 5% from the first level diamonds. And maybe your diamonds also have diamonds. And here you can see the second level, how much money how much percent can you get after a second level diamond. And maybe I just copied here only the first 5, but in your document about the marketing plan, you can check this till Crown Ambassador. And maybe the second level, it could be the double of the first level. So it's really worth to support your team, and not just your direct diamonds, but every active diamonds in your team, because you can get really great leadership bonus after them. And I also experienced after double diamond, you even could get really great money from the leadership bonus. And imagine, I just saw the e-word, my bonus for today. And for today, I saw my highest bonus from these 10 years. So I am really happy that after 10 years, my bonus is still growing and growing, and it's even higher and higher. And I get really great leadership bonus and development bonus because I really help my team and my leaders. And of course, they also work a lot. So I'm so happy that I have a great team, and it's so good to work with the DXN marketing plan. So once again, here are the simple steps. So as a distributor, focus on having 100 PV monthly purchase. And as soon as you are a star agent with 4,500 GPV, focus on become a qualified star agent in every month to have at least 300 personal group PV monthly. And after this, help your team members to become a qualified star agent too. And as soon as you are a star diamond, focus on every month to be a qualified star diamond. And of course, help your readers to become a qualified star diamond too. And you need to know that your bonus depends on productivity. You get your bonus according your network monthly sales. Of course, status is important, but you should focus on maximize your bonus. And as a diamond, you could get 6 times more group bonus back. So of course, it's very important to have higher and higher status. But it's very important the sales and the productivity what you have in your network, because the bonus is generated from your network actual sales of the product, and not by the recruitment. And it's also a good question: how should we build our network? Should we focus on width or depth? Both of them are really important, because width gives profitability and status, and depth gives you the financial stability. Imagine if you only do that, just sponsoring new people, only you work, and this won't give you time and financial freedom. But it's also not a good idea that if you put people under each other. It's also the same, only you work. So that's why it's so good if you have new people, just teach them how can they do the same. I will speak later about this more. And let's see some incentives you can get. And maybe you have already heard about this. Maybe somebody earned this, but you should know this because this is an extra money. You could get an extra cash. There are 2 cash incentives. The one-time handphone cash incentive. So you get this if you are a star Ruby and you know that you have 3 star agents, but they won't stop to collect the points at that amount. They buy the products, their team is growing, and they achieved 6,000 accumulated group PV. So 3 of your star agents reach this. Then you will get this extra money. You can see this, that it's 63,000 Nigerian naira, and it's in Europe, it's 150 euro. And you could get this extra money. You won't get a phone, but of course you can buy a new mobile phone from this. It depends on you. It's only appear in your bonus, and you get this extra money. And if you focus on to have some more team members to reach this one-time handphone cash incentive, and 5 of your direct lines reach this, you get an extra money. This is a one-time overseas trip cash incentive. As you can see, this is 1,000 euro. And imagine I just get this some months ago. The reason was that here only your direct downlines counted. So and sometimes when I have new members, I put some of my most successful team members under each other. Not so big depths, but in the second line. So that's why I needed to wait more than 10 years to get this money. So maybe you can be more clever and focus on this to get this money as soon as you can, because this is a so good extra money. And of course, you can spend it on anything. So maybe I decided I will buy a new laptop because this will be my reward. And it's so good that we can spend on anything. And of course, there is another great incentive, because we can travel the world with great DXN leaders if you are qualified for the travel seminar incentives. This DXN TSI program is an annual event organized by the DXN company, and it's open to all distributors worldwide. And there is a qualifying period when DXN distributors collect DXN TSI points according to the DXN marketing plan. There are years when all DXN qualifiers meet at the same pace, and in the other years, there are different destinations for each country or region. And imagine, it's so amazing, because there are times when we all meet together at the same place. And maybe you can see a lot of great leaders through here in the Facebook Live, but maybe there will be years when we can meet with each other. With everybody, we meet at the same place. This could be in this year, when we could meet in India and in Dubai. It would be amazing, but we all know the situation, the pandemic. We need to delay this, but hopefully once we can meet. And there are some years when there were different destinations for the European members, and we have a lot of wonderful cruises, and we can visit a different part of Europe. And we stop every day in another country, in another city, and it's so amazing to have this trip with a luxury cruise. And of course, it's so good that these leaders are our friends, and seems they are our family. And of course, it's so special, because if you qualified, imagine the first time when we qualified for a trip like this, it was for 2 persons. So you can qualify for 2 persons. So every time we go together with my husband, but many times we take our children with us. They really love the cruising, and it's so special if the whole family can go together. So this means a lot to us. But of course, there are some extra trips, not just these, but also in Nigeria, they were also a promotion. So the qualifiers could visit Malaysia. It's amazing, the DXM farm and everything. So I think they will really enjoy it. And of course, there are international leadership camps. And of course, if you once want to be an international speaker of DXN, you will get invitation from all over the world. So you can travel a lot with DXN. So this is amazing. And what is also really great, that you can build up a great international business and income. And you don't need to move anywhere. Just if you reach people through the internet, you could have a big international business. And, you only need to have this one membership, and you can do DXM business anywhere in the world. And you can build up a huge network in any country, and you can enjoy the international bonus from the registered country. So this is not just the one word, one market concept, but this is the one word, one bonus concept also. Because you can have a global business with a single membership, but also only one qualification need in only one country. So as I mentioned to you, you need to be qualified star agent. But you only need to buy your bonus just in your country. So maybe you have a huge international business, but you don't need to buy this PV in every country, because they don't, because you only need to buy in your country, and you can get international bonus. So this is great that DXN provides this as. And it's so good that this is a very minimum maintenance. And maybe sometimes we said it's one word, one marketing plan, but there is a little difference sometimes in the PPVs or in the starter kits. So of course, if you want to build an international business, first you need to get all the information from other countries if there is any difference. But the basics and the main points are the same. So you also have the opportunity to earn from other countries without your network presence. And because as you qualified Star Diamond, you could get international profit sharing too. What is the 10% of the company's income? So this is also an extra what you could get from in your bonus. And this is what is really important, the power of the application. It's so important to work smarter, not harder. So you don't need to have hundreds of direct dial-ins. You don't need to make everything alone. The secret is the right duplication. Because network marketing without duplication is just another job. And it doesn't matter what works, it only matters what duplicates. The benefit of network marketing is that you have a large group of people performing a few simple tasks over a sustained period of time. So if you have 1 or 2 new members monthly, maybe it's not a fast growing, but if you teach this to the new member, how can they have 1 or 2 members new monthly? And all the new members can do this. You can't imagine how big result and a huge network could grow from this. When you recruit new distributors, you need to teach them what you do, and they need to be able to do it. So we need simple steps, tools, and systems, what everybody can use easily. So you need a prospecting system, so they can send the right information and have the right communication with their prospects. And you need an onboarding system so they can start right. A new member can do the same, and they could have new consumers and team members if you give them the right information. So they can reach the same levels as you, and the whole network can grow very fast. And of course, what all of us really want, this is the total freedom. We speak about the financial freedom. Yes, we can earn good money with DXN. But of course, there is a lot of business and job when you can earn good money. But it's very important, how can you earn this money? Because we don't want to work every time and any time and spend all of my life with just working. It's very important to have freedom, to have time for ourselves, for our family, for friends, and to take care of our health. And it's very important because the real luxury for us may be also our time. And as we can see, anything is possible with DXN. And it's so important that your life doesn't exist to serve your business. Your business exists to serve your life. And if your business doesn't run without you, it's not a business, it's a job. So what we really want is to have total freedom in our life. And DXN give us the possibility to reach financial and time freedom and a healthy life. And it's also very important to have personal freedom, because this is the ability to be who you truly are and fight for the things that matter to you. And it's so important knowing who you are and having the courage to share it with the world. So you will never be free until you learn how to master your own mind. And that's why I am so grateful that DXN could help us in all these. So I hope you could learn a lot from this presentation, and we could all can build up a huge profitable DXN business, and we can meet once on a TSI trip.
Yes, your business does not, your life does not exist to serve your business. Instead, your business exists to serve your life. Wow, that's a very powerful word. Thank you, Ms. Judith, for your time. Thank you for sharing the secret of how to build a profitable DXN business. Definitely, in all the years and all the times we'll be having guests in our DXN Nigeria live stream, we see that every guest has spoken out of sincerity and how they've done the business with integrity. Without those two, honesty and integrity and sincerity, I think you can grow very well in DXN. I think, and that's why DXN is doing perfectly well. And everybody's happy all the way from Nepal, Philippines, Italy, Nigeria here to India. Even Mr. Laszlo is saying good morning, so all the way from Hungary also. So we thank everybody for all the way from Turkey. That's really nice. Saudi Arabia. I have Miss Angela from Italy, and a very good friend, Mr. Cesna from Hungary also, I know. So everybody was really engrossed with it. Okay, Miss Vida is saying superb presentation, Miss Judith. Congratulations. Thank you very much, everybody, for staying tuned. If you have any question for Miss Judith concerning her presentation right now, please, you can start sending your questions, and she will do well to answer us. I told you she's doing a Christmas gift for us already, because she has ended her live stream section for the year, but she honored the request of DXN Nigeria to come back again in the studio. Thank you very much, and we really appreciate you from Nigeria and from Africa. We appreciate you. Okay, let me start with one or two questions. If any of my guests or my audience want to ask, we can always entertain them. Now, you mentioned something during your presentation. You said wheat gives profitability and status, while debt gives financial stability. I know most Nigerian leaders, we want to understand that concept. With your 10 years of experience, they want to know whether they should go wide or they should go deep. So how can you explain properly that statement?
Mm-hmm. Yes, because if you have a new member, you need there is a I quit line. But because if they can't find new consumers, nobody buy products from them, they can't have new members, maybe they want to go. So that's why we need to have them. How can they have their first success? So how can they have their first consumers, their new members? So if they could have a new team member, of course they can see it's working for me, for us. And of course, if the new member also have a new team member, they all feel this and they want to continue, and they feel that they can grow and they can do this. So that's why it's very important. Imagine if one of your teammates become a qualified star agent, they get more money. They become a star diamond, they get more money. So of course, if you can see that they are new, more and more successful members in your downline, of course, everybody feels that I can earn good money. So that's why I stay here and I put more energy in it. So it doesn't matter. Imagine if you only build big bits and I focus on to have my new diamonds. As I told you, that if you have in the second and in other diamonds, you could earn more money. So it's not just the first diamond give you good money. It's very important to have in deeper. And of course, if they earn good money, it's a really big stability, because everybody is successful, everybody earn money. So that's when you can be rich only if your team members are rich too, if they can earn good money. So that's why it's very important not just to focus on to have new and new members. You need to focus on if you have a new member and he is active and he wants to do everything, just help them so they can have success. And that's why they will stay here and they will focus on the DXM business and not to find new business opportunity.
Perfect, perfect. You are rich when your team members become rich. That is perfect. Of course, teamwork very much matters. And people are already saying, oh, good morning, watching from Philippines, Miss Catherine. She's saying hello, Sam, and Miss Judith. Judith, you are beautiful. Of course, we know that. We know. Thank you. We know that very much. She has been gracing.
She's my teammate.
Oh, Miss Catherine, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's really, really nice. Nice. That's really, really nice. Okay. So my next question: in the course of the presentation, you stated you literally started DXN from the comfort of your home and with your kids around. How were you able? First of all, who introduced you to DXN, and how were you able, as a mother of kids, how were you able to link, just because to be a mother is not a day's job, it's a full-time job. How were you able to mix both of them and become so successful in DXN?
Yes, of course, the first step is to learn everything. And we had the DXM website, and I started to write blog posts, and I started to reach people online. And first of all, I met with other mothers who also want to learn online and build up a business. So, of course, I build relationships online and I give them the right information. We started to speak with each other and show them this information and my business and everything. And of course, I show it to also my friends. I wrote about them. It was a good experience that I wrote an email to one of my friends and I speak about the DXM products and everything. And imagine, it's so important to let your friends and family that you started to use these products and you started this business, because she heard something about the Ganoderma coffee and she sit down to the computer because she wants to buy this coffee. And she read my email and she's surprised that I also know how can she get this coffee. And of course she bought it. So that's why it's very important to everybody should know that you do this and you can help them to order the products or register and everything. And of course, at first I don't have too much time when my children are sleeping afternoon and also in the night. So at the time I work a lot during the night, but it was okay because after that they go to the kindergarten and I don't need to go back to an ordinary job. So I had more time for the DXM business and I became Star Diamond and even more. So this became my full-time job. And of course, if you first have only a small time, I told you that you can start it. Because maybe some hours, it's also very good. You also just focus on to be very effective. Do all this activity, what gives you real result. Communicate with people, send them the right information. So that's why it's so important to have all these systems and the videos and everything that everybody can use these tools. So that's why it could be easier. And of course, it's so important that we have these trainings. Just watch all these great videos what we have here in this Facebook page. I also want to watch some of them, the replays, because I can learn a lot from this. So I think this is amazing. You should check also these videos and you can use it as the part of the onboarding system. Maybe somebody want to know more about the products or the Morinzi or everything, you just send them the right link. So that's why I really suggest to you to watch the videos and collect them which one is, so what is the topic, and you can send it to others. You can use tools. You don't need to teach everything alone to another person. Just send them the video and they can learn from it.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. You need to learn, share, and send the right information, which is very, very, very important in DXN, sharing the right information. Thank you very much, Ma, for your time. I really appreciate your presence with us so far in a very mind-blowing presentation. It's been a smooth 1 hour with you, and I see my audience are already they are comfortable with your presentation, and they are sending their regards. Said hi from Ireland. Very good presentation. Thank you very much. And Mr. Lavelle, he said, I'm from Italy. And Mr. Narayan is saying, good morning, DXN. I am from Qatar. Thank you very much for everybody for being live with us. I want to personally congratulate and thank Ms. Judith for her time. And it has been a pleasure of meeting you. And I hope we will have enough time next year. And hopefully for our second year anniversary, she will be in Nigeria with us to share her beautiful presentation and always do it for us. And Mr. Pradeep is saying, thank you for a great presentation. I was watching from the beginning of yours. I know Mr. Jidit is also always watching, and I know he's very, very present with us also. Anywhere he is, he's always watching DXN live stream, making sure that everything is going in place, not just in Nigeria, but in Africa. So thank you, Ms. Judith. Thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure with you. Thank you for showing us and giving us a very beautiful Christmas gift.
Yes, thank you very much also for the invitation and everything what you do for us, because as you can see, many people from all over the world are here. So it means a lot that we support each other and we can learn from each other. And of course, once we can meet personally, it would be great.
Perfect. It will be great. It will be great. Thank you very much, everybody. Congratulations to all my leaders in DXN Nigeria. It's been a splendid 1 year. We celebrated our 1 year anniversary on the 28th of November. It was splendid. I thank you all for all your support, to all leaders worldwide, and for making DXN Nigeria successful. It's been a pleasure. I'm not forgetting anybody. Miss Claudia from Germany, we say thank you for watching also. Thank you for everybody. And to Miss Judith, thank you very much for your time. And all we are saying is have a very good way. From Greece is Kalimera. In Hungary, what do you say good morning in Hungary?
Jó reggelt. Jó reggelt.
Jó reggelt. Jó reggelt. Okay. Thank you very much. And from DXN Nigeria, we say good morning. From Hungary, we say Jó reggelt. And from Greece, we say Kalimera DXN. Have a nice day. Keep living in health, wealth, and happiness. Good morning, DXN. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.